Good evening, dear ones. This is the ambassador coming to you with a very important subject. This is the second video I've done today, and please subscribe, like, and comment, and ask questions, and I will be glad to answer them. So, we have a subject here that I just ran up on, and this is concerning the what the Trump administration is getting ready to do uh, is deploying law enforcement tactical units from the southern border as part of a supercharged arrest operation in sanctuary cities across the country. This article is coming from MSNBC, and which is, yes, an agent with the U.S. Border Tactical Unit, known as BORTAC, an elite group that functions essentially at the SWAT of border control. Yes, people, that's what's happening. Um, this is in reference to the arrest operation in sanctuary cities across the country, an escalation in the president's battle against localities that refuse to participate in immigration enforcement. The specially trained officers are being sent to cities including Chicago, New York, to boost the enforcement power of local ICE officers. According to two officials who are familiar with the secret operation, additional agents are expected to be sent to San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chicago, Atlanta, Houston, Boston, New Orleans, Detroit, and Newark, New Jersey. The move reflects President Trump's persistence in cracking down on sanctuary cities, localities that have refused to cooperate in handing over immigrants targeted for deportation to federal authorities. It comes soon after the Justice Department and Department of Homeland Security announced a series of measures that will affect both American citizens and immigrants living in those places. Yes, people, this is what is already now in effect. President Trump is looking to crack down on these particular sanctuary cities. And yes, that's what's happening. So, also, there are going to be many arrests. And it says the unit's work often takes place in the most rugged and sweltering hot areas of the border. It can involve breaking into stash houses maintained by smuggling operations that are known to be filled with drugs and weapons. So, these particular cities have not been allowed to assume any custody of aliens from jails. Our officers are forced to make at-large arrests of criminal aliens who have been released into communities, he said. When sanctuary cities release these criminals back to the street, it increases the occurrence of preventable crimes and, more importantly, preventable victims. So this is what I'm reading from this article that has been put out by MSNBC. So I'm just giving you a heads up on it to let you know what's happening. And so ICE leadership requested the help in sanctuary jurisdictions because agents there often struggle to track down undocumented immigrants without the help of the police and other state and local agencies. So now President Trump is sending out enforcement, which is elite tactical agents, which are military. So this move, it says, reflects President Trump's persistence in cracking down on sanctuary cities, localities that have refused to cooperate in handing over immigrants targeted for deportation to federal authorities. So the deployment of these teams will run from February through May, according to an email sent to Customs and Border Protection personnel. So among the agents being deployed to sanctuary cities are members of the elite tactical unit known as VORTEC. So this is what is happening, people. This is going to be going on from February through May. This is the heads up on this thing. If certain people don't know about it, I'm just giving you what is written here in this article. Everybody wants to come to a better place for their families to have a better life. And no one can blame anybody for that. So listen up. The Border Patrol squads will be charged with backing up ICE agents during deportation operations and standing by as a show of force, the officials said. So these military people will be standing in case they need help from the ICE agents need the military's help. So they say the goal of the new joint operation, one of the officials said, was to increase arrests in the sanctuary jurisdictions by at least 35%. No, we cannot blame children who have been brought here, children who have actually been born here, I imagine, are citizens. But everyone would like to come to a place where they can have a better life. And this is what is happening. So I don't know what else to say but to read this article and give the heads up on what is happening from February through May. So a female bystander asked the agents to leave the restaurant as she cries while witnessing the episode that the video shows the man pleading repeatedly with the agents while shouting, "I have done nothing wrong." And while the man was writhing in pain on the floor after being stunned repeatedly, Another woman in the video approached the agents and asked, "Why are you still hitting him?" A Border Patrol spokesman said in a statement that the apprehended man was a suspected alien smuggler. But is that a reason for torture? You take people into custody, but do you torture them as well? The man refused to cooperate with the verbal instructions. Maybe he didn't understand the verbal instructions. So this is what's happening, people. So just giving you a heads up on this article in case you haven't seen it, or in case someone hasn't told you about it already. And this is the ambassador saying to you, peace, love, and I will see you down the road.